everyone, welcome to the Voice of Charon Healing Podcast. I am Almighty Servant Charon, here to let you know you are power, you are light, you are loved. Guys, today I want to talk about Jezebel spirits and cheaters. And I probably should have said cheaters, lusters first instead of Jezebel spirits. Now, technically in the whole line and realm of spiritual people that actually study and know dig down deep what the Jezebel spirit is and who Jezebel was, there's falsities and truths. So forget all of that. Just take it in the general sense of Jezebel spirit, how people use it of a woman. It could be men too, but that entices you, sees you as prey, and then comes in and just fills you up and soups you up and makes you feel great about yourself and feels on you, tries to get you in bed and entraps you with lust or the false promise of receiving a lustful reward for doing certain things. Jezebel spirits, they play with your mind. They love to play and hype you up and then laugh about you behind the back with their friends. Jezebel spirits that'll come up and try to take any man they see that they think can benefit them, okay? And not give two flying craps about the person, all right? Jezebel spirit. So I'm going to tell you a cute little story about a lady at the gym, okay? Fellas, I must apologize to you. Actually, I don't really have to apologize because through my podcast season so far from the beginning, I've given perspectives of the women and how women should strive to be better and heal themselves so they can be better fits for relationships with men or whatever their preference is. And I have episodes where I talk about men and how they need to do better. And then I have the episodes where I talk about just loving men so much and how you are kings and we appreciate you and heal yourself. I have both sides of the spectrum, okay? So ladies, don't get mad right now that I'm about to love up on these men, okay? If you're a Jezebel spirit, stay tuned, sweetheart. Heal yourself because Jezebels always get torn up, played, and left out like a piece of trash in the end. Hear me. See, someone else will want that for you and laugh like, haha, that's what you get. But I don't. So heal yourself, okay? If you can, try to heal yourself. What hurt you? Wake the freak up, okay? And try to be better vibration for the world, but most importantly for yourself, all right? Okay. So, men, we all know about cheaters, men cheat, blah, 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 blah. Now, women cheat too, I know. Hold on. Stay with the story. Okay, so men cheat, boop, boop, boop. He cheated on me when he's married for this, something of that, and this and that, and that, and that, and that. Okay, cheaters. Now, we always see men going up to women, to cheat or whatever, and this and that and that. And we hear that women do it, but some women can't really comprehend or see a woman actually going up and being like, Tatiana, to a man. Like I hear it, I've seen it in movies, but a lot of times we really don't think that it's that serious the way that a woman would approach a man, okay? So there's this nice guy that I met at the gym 2 weeks prior, right? Okay, businessman. We talked for about 15 minutes. All good, all positive, all high vibrational stuff about his family, where they live, when they moved there, because we were from the same area originally, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Said bye. Know about his career. He knows about mine. Strictly high vibrational, no flirting, no who are you, no oh look at you and yet nothing, no lustful eyes, none of that. Low vibrational energy was going around. There was no lust, no nothing like that. It was just pure energy in the jacuzzi, okay? So I went back again and then I saw him at the gym again. And this time he was in the pool. So I waved, hi, and then I got into the jacuzzi, okay? So I'm in the jacuzzi and then he finally comes and he walks to the jacuzzi too. You know, some people go back and forth from hot to cold, a form of therapy. Anyway, so he gets in, and then he was talking to this older lady, Korean, okay? So she walks in and she gets in, and I'm looking at her like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. She was like I think she said she was 71 later, but whatever. So she gets in, she has on this cute little pink lipstick, you know, a little cute blue and white swimming suit. She had the aged skin, okay? I'm not calling her old, even though she was elderly. I'm not saying like, when her skin was wrinkly or whatever, but you know how old, when people are older, when their skin sags or whatever, they might not necessarily be fat, but the skin is sagging and they're definitely old, you know, out of a range from a certain age. The guy was much younger. So she gets in and the guy had already said hi to me. It was sitting all the way on his side. And there was another man in the gym. So the lady gets in, and then she hears me say hi or something to the guy. And then she looks and she's like, oh, you know him? Uh-oh, you guys are going to get mad at me for that accent. I love you. Love me, okay? I'm not perfect. So she gets in, she's like, oh, you know him, right? And I was like, yeah, I met him, you know, last time I was here, blah, 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 something. And then I feel the energy of her. It was like very sexualish. Okay. She's like, oh, he tried to, he wants me. And then I was like, what? Right. And I looked at him and he's making a face at me like this lady. Right. And I start giggling. And then I'm like, what? And she was like, yeah, he just wants me. He keeps looking at me and my swimsuit. Right. And she was so cute. Okay. To make this long story short, she was doing jokes like this the whole time. And the guy that I had met before was so uncomfortable. And there was another guy sitting out of the jacuzzi, and he was uncomfortable as well by the things that this lady was saying, not to say them all. But here's why I literally say, fellas, it's a rough world out there. I thank you for what you do. Good luck getting through it. No power to you getting through it. Because this sweetheart little lady was telling me stories, and she went to how back when she was younger. No, she started with how she'll go to a club or out somewhere, a hotel, and then she'll see a guy and be like, hi, you want to take me out? And then he takes her out for the night. And then after that, next day, someone else. She never even calls them again. So she told me she did that a whole long time when she was younger. And I was like, oh, okay. But then she gets to the part where she said she was in the Philippines, I believe. Don't quote me on this. There was a war going on, though, and there were American soldiers over there. And it was a soldier that was so beautiful to her with these green eyes, and he was tall and handsome, and she didn't speak any English at that point in her life. So she said, so I went up to him and I just said, you something, I don't know what she said. And then he was like, oh, I don't speak it. I don't speak that. I'm sorry. And then she was like, eyes pretty. She pointed at him. And then she was like, I got to figure out something because this man looks so good. And then she was like, she said, dance or something. You come dance with me. And then, he was like, oh no. And then she was like, I want you, like trying to get it to him, what she was trying to say, like, let's go get it on. So anyway, when she finally says the part about, I want you, he was like, no. She said he panicked. At first he was going to go dancing, but when she said that, he panicked and was like, no, I have a girlfriend at home. She's waiting for me. Men, any man in the world who loves himself truly enough like that to shut down some kitty cat that's being thrown to you in another country where the person that you're with will not know. Now, someone like me would, if they're connected directly to God, you'll get some sense or whatever. They'll make you know, even if you don't want to. God's going to go protect his children, the ones who are directly connected. So some would know, but I mean, in general, who would know that someone slept with someone in Korea while they were at war and will never go back? And okay, no one would know. But he said, no, my girlfriend is at home waiting for me. She's waiting for me. That's so beautiful. So if there are any ladies listening to this right now, protect yourselves and protect your heart. Don't shut off and keep yourself in the closet, but know that there are some good men out there, okay? There are some good men out there, even in the younger ages, okay? Love yourself enough to know the vibration and flow where you feel most happiness and most comfortable within yourself, and take inventory of yourself, of certain things that other people might do that makes you feel uncomfortable. If you feel ecstatic, if you feel confusion, if you feel like it's a stop and go and this just not right or making sense, if it's not what you prayed for, if you have prayed for it, you need to let it go, let it flow, put your little glory of light shield on, protect yourself, protect your body, protect yourself, okay? And let it go. However, there are some very beautiful men out there. So don't think that just because of all this BS that social media and the media and low vibrational men and false ego men and groups and the trifling late, like all the negative stuff that you see and they portray so much, don't let that seep into your subconscious. It's already in your subconscious. Don't let it stay there. Don't let it fester and grow and build a whole community of warriors that'll go against you finding true love, okay? So, just a quick note. Men who do not cheat, I love you so much. It is so important, not only for the woman that you are with, like when man and woman really come together, it's so freaking powerful. The things that man and woman can do if they respect each other, love each other, which starts with respecting themselves and loving themselves, which equals treating people a certain way, the way you want to be treated, which equals leaving when people are treating you triflingly. To really love yourself is one of the most priceless gifts that you can give yourself, to protect your body, to protect the union of man and woman. So many beautiful things happen in spirit and heaven and down below as well. Like all over, energy fields are changed and shaken and vibration. When man and woman come together in true love. So I just want to encourage you all. This world is a gauntlet of this and that, but you can make it to true love. Do not settle for less. Men, I see that they be coming for y'all, but you still have to be strong, because a lot of what some of them are coming with are STDs, mental STDs. I don't even know if that exists, but you know what I'm saying? Things that mess up your mind, things that throw you off track, things that stop you from reaching your goals, things that mess up your spirit, your joy, your light, the energy, the aura, the glory that you bring when you walk down the street. You don't want a Jezebel trifling person who just wants to play you to be able to come in and literally play you. You got a little nookie, but they took a whole lot more, okay? And that happens for both the men and the women. So you guys, don't be so hard on men, but men, stay strong. Stay strong in these streets. All right? I love you. Protect yourselves, protect your hearts, and protect true love. Love yourself, love everyone. Almighty Servant Charon, out. I am the voice of Charon, an almighty servant of God, okay? I love you, love yourself, love everyone. You are power, you are light, you are loved. Make sure you subscribe to the Voice of Charon Healing Podcast, where I speak about any and everything as soon as it comes to my heart. You are power, you are light, you are loved.
This episode is sponsored by Fearless Glory Publishing. Take the first step towards a life of true forgiveness and love With our best-selling book, It All Comes Up to Love, How to Truly Forgive via God's Source, Our Creator. Order your copy today at ebook.almightyservant.com.